Hey, welcome to the Minjiang Estuary Ecopark, an incredible 2,500-acre wetland at the mouth of Fujian's longest river, a protected zone created to restore mangroves, safeguard rare birds, and balance urban growth with nature. Opened in the early 2000s, the park has become one of Fujian's most important ecotourism and conservation sites. Let's explore the landscapes, wildlife, and hidden history of this fascinating estuary. Check it out. So yeah, I think I see the museum up ahead. And so apparently I'm going the right direction. We'll find out. So there's thousands of migratory birds, waterfowl that come through here every year. The best time to visit is going to be late fall and the winter. And here we have a duck species, obviously. But there's many kinds of waterfowl, and there's a few endangered birds here as well. Really, the best time to see migrating birds is December, January. So I'll grab some buddies this winter and take some footage for you guys. I'll show you a map of this later, but off to the left is where the Minjiang River meets the East China Sea, and it forms wide mudflats and mangroves that shelter fish, crabs, and migratory birds. It's one of Fujian's most vital natural habitats. And the ocean beyond that. See if you can see it. My cousin Brett would love it out here, especially in the winter with all the ducks and geese. Of course, he'd be out here with a shotgun, but you know. President Xi makes it a point to visit the estuary just about every year, and he does this for two reasons, both closely tied together. For centuries, the Minjiang River estuary has been the lifeline of Fujian's people. Its sheltered waters provided rich fishing grounds and supplied villages with food and trade goods. The mudflats and mangroves supported farming and salt production, while its wide channel served as a natural highway linking inland communities with the East China Sea. Merchants once launched their ships from here, carrying tea, porcelain, and timber across Asia. This estuary wasn't just a landscape, it was survival, shaping the economy, culture, and daily life for generations of people. Here on this map of the estuary, you can see all the restoration efforts being made. The Minjiang Estuary is part of the East Asian Australasian Flyway. Among the most famous residents is the critically endangered Chinese crested tern, once thought extinct but rediscovered here in 2000. You'll also find the black-faced spoonbill, another rare species with fewer than 7,000 individuals worldwide. Beyond these guys, the estuary supports flocks of egrets and herons, as well as curlews, sandpipers, and plovers feeding on the mudflats. In winter, ducks and geese arrive to escape the cold northern climates, while raptors like ospreys circle overhead, hunting fish in the shallows. Altogether, more than 200 bird species have been recorded here, making it not just a scenic wetland, but a vital link in global bird migration. For birdwatchers and conservationists alike, the Minjiang Estuary is a living sanctuary where rare wildlife and traditional coastal life still meet. And that is President Xi's reason number two for his annual visits and economic support, giving back to the resources that saved Fujian's people. As you go through the museum, there's a couple of interactive exhibits that the kids think are pretty cool. Dude, get off me! These beautiful landscape drawings display the hills and mountains that define Fujian's landscape. These forested slopes feed the river with countless streams, carrying rainfall down to the lowland wetlands. The mountains are covered with subtropical evergreen forest, thick with bamboo, pine, and camphor trees, creating a green backdrop that frames the open tidal flats below. For centuries, these forests supplied timber, wild herbs, and fuel for the communities living at the river's mouth. They also act as natural barriers, sheltering the estuary from typhoons and holding the soil in place during heavy rains. Together, the mountains and coastal forest form a vital partnership, protecting the river, nourishing its wetlands, and giving the Minjiang estuary both its dramatic scenery and its ecological balance.
会令让人自然而然，使人不见水神感很习近平。